Hey y'all, hey. This is going to be a pick a card reading for the collective. As you'll see, there are two piles that you can pick from. I want to start off by introducing myself. Hello. I go by the name of Marigold Pennies. I am an intuitive energy reader. Um, I have been doing this for a while, secretly behind closed doors, but um, think of this reading as an introduction to my energy and how I divine messages from either oracle cards or tarot cards or even um, from numbers. But anyway, I just wanted to quickly introduce myself. I go by the name of Marigold Pennies. My information will be in my bio. If you want to learn more about who I am and what I do, what services I provide, I look forward to connecting with you all. This is new thing for me, so I hope and pray and I declare that this reading meets you wherever you are at. And I pray that this reading is the message that you need to hear at this point in time. I'm declaring that this pick a card reading is timeless. So whenever you see it, whenever you need to hear it, it is there for you. That is my divine declaration upon this pick a card reading. So without further ado, at this time, I ask that you guys really hone in on to what's in front of you right now. Like I said, there are two piles to pick from. This will be according to a crystal that you will pick. So basically, this card that you're seeing right here, these are going to present a crystal to you, and from that crystal, that particular crystal has a message for you at this time. So if you aren't familiar with crystals and stones, I like to think that crystals are a beautiful way to connect with spirit, a beautiful way to connect with energy, a beautiful way to utilize metaphysical energy from these crystals. Crystals are born from the earth. Um, they hold so much power, so much healing energy um, for us to utilize. So I encourage you guys to learn more about crystals, um, how crystals can help you, in your life decisions, can help aid in some type of healing, whether it be spiritual healing, whether it be physical healing. I'm not a doctor, but it's all about your intentions that you put upon crystal. Okay? So, without further ado, I want you to take time out right now. Take a pause, take a breather. You can pause the video at this time to really just sit with whichever pal really draws you in, that is calling your energy, that is, almost vibrating something to you. If you just really sit still and allow whatever messages that you need to hear, just tap into that message. Okay? You can pick from pile 1 or pile 2. All right? All right. For those who pick pile 1, again, hello. This is Marigold Pennies. Welcome to my very first pick a card reading. So I am going to do my best to go through these messages as quickly as possible, but again, we should never put a limit on what Spirit has to say. So if you chose pile 1, This particular crystal wants to give you a healing message for your journey at this time. So let's flip this card over to see the crystal. All right, so the crystal that is presenting itself to you at this time, Pile 1, is the Moonstone. Okay, I feel like someone already is familiar with the Moonstone. They work heavily with the Moonstone, and right now I'm seeing like a moonstone in the shape of a star for whatever reason. Okay, that may resonate with you. That could be confirmation that this pile 1, is definitely for you. And this crystal, the moonstone, um, moonstone is definitely about channeling your divine energy, your raw, authentic self, tapping into your inner knowing, your deep knowing. Okay, you can also channel the energy of the moon with this crystal. You could also use moonstone for creativity, for working with your sacral energy, your womb energy, whether you're identifying as male or female, doesn't matter. Moonstone is important for honing in on your intuition, for honing in on your creativity. And right now, this message is saying live in your purpose, or live your purpose. Okay? Moonstone. You could be calling in a promotion, a new job. Someone could feel like the current job that they're working right now is too much. It's too much of a heavy load. Let's say there's a scenario where you recently got this job maybe a year ago, right? Things have been going well thus far. However, it seems as if lately you've been working overtime or just been putting a lot of energy into whatever you're doing. It could be a job or a project or something that you're working on. You're putting in like double time. Let's say, okay, your average person works 40 hours a week, right? But no, you're actually working. You're pulling in 60 hours a week. So there's something about that. You could be stifled at this time. You could feel like you're not living in your purpose. You could be in search of something, whether that be, next venture. Could be looking for just something that just makes your heart sing, something that allows you to be your most authentic self, your creative self. So I'm picking up that energy. Okay. Let's see here. Ooh, okay. The color orange, again, I did bring up sacral energy, womb energy. If you guys don't know, orange is definitely known to be correlated with sacral energy, creative energy, fire energy, um, very passionate energy. And this message says connection and atonement. So again, you could be looking to feel connected somewhere, someplace, in position or a role, or lack thereof. Okay. Like I said, you need to be in tune with, your authenticity, living in your purpose. And I'm also picking up something about, I don't know why, someone here could be a teacher, because I just saw a school bus, but there was no kids in it. But I don't know, there could be a sign for me that correlates to a teacher or school. So you could be in school right now. or on your way to school. But I feel as if this is like, I don't, are you getting your master's degree right now? You could be 24 years old, or the number 6 could be significant, which is the number 6 heavily correlates with Venus energy. You could have Venus heavily in your chart. Yeah, I feel like those who have intuitively picked Power 1, I feel like you are calling in something. This is definitely either something that's going to make you light on fire, or this is something that you're really yearning for. And I feel as though that you are close to it. This is also something else that is coming in right now. You see how this individual is facing this crystal, and it's a moonstone. So you could be working with the moon right now, calling in something. Whatever you're doing is actually working, or this is something that you're being called to do, is to work with the moon, to feel more connected to your drive, to your purpose, to your creativity. I did bring up how this crystal can help you tune into that energy. Okay, let's keep going. Let's keep going. Let's put this here. Okay, child of the cosmos. The intelligence of the universe lies within you. Ooh. Okay, yeah, I feel like you guys are stepping into something again that just really lights you up. See how she is like lit up on the inside? But here's the important message with this card that I see. Okay? Everything that your heart's desire, everything that you are drawn to is calling out to you right now. Okay? You are definitely manifesting something. But the thing is, you have to be open, available to this big thing that you are calling in. You are a master manifester, okay? You're the child of the cosmos. You're divinely guided. You're protected. You have particular gifts that live within you. You have the wisdom. You have the knowledge. You are basically the roadmap, okay? Because even though I do see her being lit up from the inside, I do see like these stars here. It almost look like a roadmap. You are definitely designed to inherit, what belongs to you. Whatever is calling your name, it is yours. Okay? That's what the moonstone wants you to know. Okay? Okay. Ask for help from others. Okay. Let's see here. I feel as though whoever I'm speaking to, has been very independent, just been making moves independently without anyone's help. You've hustled, you've gotten to where you've gotten now for a reason, but there is nothing wrong with asking for help. If you're looking or searching for something that just makes you feel at home, make you feel at peace, make you feel like that you are just alive and free, just ask for help. I just feel like you don't either ask for help, or you have a hard time asking for help, or maybe you are resisting help right now to help you get to a certain point, get to a certain status or level right now. Um, you know, you can't create your own universe by yourself, okay? It requires other people. It requires a lot of things. It requires you to go through certain things in order to create your universe. Your universe is your reality, okay? Things that are definitely for you have your name on it, and you are destined to have those things. But there are certain things that you must do in order to create this reality, right? Okay, you can't just be solo dolo all the time. It requires that you pull in resources from others. Okay, you have people around you who are definitely willing to help you right now with whatever that may be. You could be, like I said, working on a project. You could be starting a business. You could be looking for a promotion. You could be graduating from college or from high school right now, but you're looking to, take a gap year or whatever. Speak to your parents about taking a year off and investing in, doing other things besides, taking the traditional route of being a college student. Maybe you want to, start your own adventures. But the thing is, you are heavily, heavily supported right now. That is something that you guys need to understand. Okay, Padawan, you got help. You got your guardian angels around you. Um, okay, I'm getting something about street lights. Um, it's almost like I'm seeing a yellow light and then it changed to green. That could resonate with someone. That could also be a sign for you, like, okay, you have, taken a break on something. You've taken the time out to gather yourself, to take a pause. But now it's time for you to go. It's time for you to gather up everything in your arsenal and just go at it, okay? Opportunity. Look at there. What were we just talking about? Opportunity, new job opportunities, change of workplace or business trip. Change is coming just in time. Ooh, that manifestation is coming in close. Okay. And you know what? This image reminds me of I don't know, you guys could be like totally leaving the corporate world, leaving your 9 to 5, looking to start your own YouTube channel. Because it looks like this person is editing something here. Okay, you could be making, YouTube videos on behalf of someone. Maybe you used to work in the corporate world in, informational technology. You could have been working in IT or computer science, and you just left all of that behind, and now you like to, edit videos or something like that. That could resonate with someone here in Power One. But here's the good thing, okay? Whatever you guys are doing, like I said, keep it up because you're calling in something very, very major and it's really close. See how this person is like grounding themselves? Looks like they're doing yoga too. You could be doing yoga or thinking about doing yoga. They're really channeling this fire energy, their passion to, get reconnected to themselves. Or you're doing this right now. You're channeling your raw fire energy right now, and you're just manifesting this beautiful opportunity towards you because it's close. Okay. Again, this is like the moon to me, and you see how the moon is full and is close. Yeah, you could be working with the next full moon right now, or just the full moon energy. Okay. Let's move on. Read. You could be Let me bring this close to you guys. Okay, this oracle is from my self-care oracle deck. Okay, so right now you could be like researching a lot of things right now to help guide you on your way, or you could be, taking time out to just read your favorite book before you make big moves. Okay, the energy of 6 is showing up again with the number 42, as it correlates with this oracle card here with orange 24, 6 and 6. So yeah, whatever you guys are doing, keep doing that, really. Like I said, this book right here makes me think of a college student. You could be getting your master's right now, but yeah, I'm getting a strong energy here that you're doing a lot of research, like you're preparing. Okay, you've been doing the work, or you need to do the work. Okay, research it, things that you want to do, things that you want to start. Research your next, opportunity, your job, your promotion. It's very important that you do that right now. And this pal got 2 of the self-care oracle card, excuse me. Okay, dream journal. Okay. I feel as though you see this message. Are you sleeping? Okay. Even though this question written here in the book, I don't know if you guys can see it. It says, "Are you sleeping?" It's almost asking, "Are you paying attention?" Okay, that's what I'm picking up here. Are you paying attention to what you're calling in? Some of you guys have definitely been writing in your journal or have been keeping up with your dreams. You could be a dream walker, I like to call it. You get divine messages from your spirit guides in your dreams. You could be astral traveling, okay? But it's very important that you pay attention to your dreams right now. You pay attention to what's being told to you in your dreams, okay? Or while you're meditating, okay? Because I did bring up yoga here, okay? This is awesome, because it's almost like, again, this is really sticking out to me. Are you sleeping? Are you paying attention? I challenge you to start a dream journal, or to go back and read a journal entry, from 2 weeks ago, okay, or 6 weeks ago could be significant. Look back on what you have written down. There are messages there. There are roadmaps, okay, for your manifestation in your dream journal. Okay, there is this last message from this homemade oracle deck that I randomly put together. So this message will end this reading for Pal 1. Thank you, Pal 1, for tuning in to this message. I hope this message resonates with you. But yeah, we're going to end it on this one last message. And let's see what we got. I fulfill the promises I made to myself. Okay. So again, if you're trying to live in your purpose, okay, purpose, promise. What is promised to you? What did you promise yourself that you would do? Okay, did you promise yourself that you will live in your purpose? Did you promise that you will do certain things to make sure that you're on the right path? What are you doing right now to help you fulfill your purpose and to help you fulfill the promises that you made to yourself? You have definitely called something in. Whatever you did, you manifested these big changes, okay? You did that. Like I said, you're the master manifester here. So I challenge you to look back over, maybe you have a vision board. There's something that you've written down for yourself. Maybe you made a promise to yourself secretly, something that you promised yourself that you would do. Maybe you promised you would finish, college, your bachelor's degree. Maybe you promised that you will get through your master's program and you're just, 6 months away from it. Okay. Take these messages as they resonate. All right. I always say if it resonates, take it and go. There could be some part of this message that resonates with a particular part or a journey in your life, or it could really resonate with your entire life right now. All right. So, with that being said, Power One, thank you for tuning in. I hope these messages resonate. Thank you. All right. Power Two. If you have picked Power Two, this is your pie, y'all. Hey, y'all. This is Marigold Panties. Let me stop acting silly. Um, okay, so Power Two, we are divining messages from this crystal oracle right here. There's a crystal on this card that I'm going to flip over that wants to give you a message at this point in time. This message is timeless, and it will meet you wherever you are in your journey. I do want to point out when I was preparing for Power 2, there was a lot going on. Okay, it was a lot of energy. A lot of cards kept coming out, and I kept having to reshuffle or ask questions. So there could be some adjustments needed right now, or energy is just high with you or around you right now. I don't know. That could resonate with someone in this pile here. Okay, so let's get to this crystal that has a message for you. Smoky quartz, let it go. Okay. So immediately, you know how I was just telling you that there's a lot going on. There's a lot of high energy either on you, with you, or around you. But with this, I'm getting like you're juggling a lot, and then you need to let some things go. Okay, you need to clear out some things. You need to put an expiration date on something. I don't know. All right. Could be a relationship that you're dealing with. All right. I'm picking up you could be moving. So there's some things that you are refusing to let go or holding on to. Maybe a little touch of hoarding. I don't know. But you need to clear out them boxes though. If you plan on moving, do not move with old stuff. Okay? If you're moving with old stuff, you gotta have some purpose, okay? The way I see it is if you are moving and you are moving with old stuff, boxes, I call that you moving with old spirits, okay? Some of those you gotta let go, all right? Those those things that you are attached to, something that you have experienced from the past, it can't go with you, okay? Um, it it needs to go. Whatever it is, you need to let it go. Let it go. Okay. All right. So these are a bunch of random oracle cards from a few oracle decks. So, and this card got this, not this card, this pile got like multiple cards from, each deck. So let's see what pile two is up to. All right. Yeah, remember how I said there's a lot of energy around you guys? Like the energy is high. All right. You got a lot going on, whatever it is. And I feel like you need to be grounding yourself. This angel right here, it says Archangel Sandalphon. This energy is closely related to Archangel Metatron. Look that energy up, okay? I'm not finna get into archangels right now, but if you know, you know. This angel is definitely coming through to say, with you now. So there's a lot of support right now that you're probably ignoring or that you need to tap into, okay? Because I'm seeing this number down here, 22. That's an angel number. When I think of 2, I think of support. I think of harmony. All right. Oh, somebody in this pow 2 could have, played the violin or the harp or the piano or dare I say the harmonica. Someone in this pow like Stevie Wonder. um Maybe you need to ground yourself by listening to some music right now, because like I said, you need to calm your energy. There are some things that you need to let go. You're juggling a lot right now. You're in this like transitional phase, okay? You need to ground yourself right now. Smoky quartz is very grounding. I'm calling you guys to really learn about smoky quartz at this time. And you see how smoky quartz looks? It's like a brownish, amberish color. When I think of the color brown, I think of the earth. Okay. Okay, and I did mention Stevie Wonder. So you could be like a huge fan of Stevie Wonder, because I am like singing a song of Stevie's in my head right now. Send her love with a dozen roses. Make sure that she knows it's coming from my heart. Something like that. I probably butchered up them lyrics, but that could resonate with someone. I might pull a love oracle card for this pal, because I did pick up that energy, but let's keep going. All right, look at this next card, y'all. Priorities. Building blocks for life. Again, building blocks. You could be moving, or you could be, starting from the ground up with something. You got a lot going on. All right. You could be starting over in a relationship, or you could be dating, or you could be going through a rough patch, in your marriage or relationship right now. Maybe you guys have broken up recently and you're looking for a place to move or to stay. You could be, hanging out on somebody's couch right now, trying to figure it out, but you got a lot going on. All right. And okay, this says forge, don't follow. Pave a new path, be the leader you wish you had. Okay. All right. And I did speak on, starting over. Okay. You could be starting something over, letting things go. All right. Rebuilding something. Rebuilding, your relationship with self, with family right now. Because when I think of Archangel Sandalphon, I think of the root chakra, the earth chakra, and those chakras, to me anyway, are related to your foundational values, family, relationships, what you believe in, what you stand on. Okay. There's forge, don't follow. So start that new life, make a decision, and just go. Let go of the past, let go of the baggage. all right, and forge your new path. All right, start over. It is definitely okay, guys, to start over at any given point. I don't care what you're doing, how old you are, what you're in the middle of. If spirit, if your intuition, God, your angels, your ancestors, spirit guides are nudging you to start something or to drop something, guess what? It's time for you to do so. It's time. Let me get this together. Okay, message. Let me get this together. Let's move on. Communicate clearly. How does this resonate with Pal 2's message of letting go? Okay. So I'm picking up a scenario here. This is random because I brought up something with relationships. Again, maybe you guys are going through a rough patch right now and you guys need to talk. You guys probably had an argument a few days ago, or some of y'all who holding a grudge last month, okay? And you haven't really spoke on this conversation, this argument that you guys had, all right? And it's causing blockages in your communication, okay? You're holding things back, but guess what? You need to let that shit go. You guys are not communicating as to what's holding you back, okay? Or you're not clearly communicating on the things that you want for yourself or for your relationship or for, your new life. You guys are not really manifesting how you be needing to, especially if you're looking to move out. If something didn't work out for you, it could be that. If something didn't work out, you need to, start over, move out, but you're trying to manifest a new place to live, but it's not coming in fast enough. Okay. There's blockages possibly in your throat chakra. Okay. Yeah, there could be some communication issues between you and another person or you in spirit. You're not communicating clearly. That's what they're calling you to do. And how can you do that? By grounding yourself at this time, calling in healing. Okay. You could be an avid music head. You just love music, but really, music soothes you, heals you, gives you hidden messages. Your spirit guides could be giving you messages in the music that you listen to. They're really urging you to just let things go. Someone is holding a grudge. Someone is not really, too keen on letting some things go in order to start, a new part of the journey, a new path, okay? Wisdom, insight into the nature of physical objects, gives you foresight. Use your best judgment. I really want to point out owls may be significant for you. You could have an owl tattoo, or this could be an ancestor energy. I'm getting a feminine energy, but who's like really, really strong. Could be your grandmother who's coming in with a message. But Spirit is urging you to use your best judgment at this time. Okay, when you're in this space of transition, when you're, in the middle of ending something and starting something new, use your best judgment. Okay, you have the foresight into your next moves. Okay, you're starting over with something here. They really want you to hone in on your intuition. Your intuition will never fail you, okay? Use your discernment at this time, okay? Some of y'all is really hard-headed. Whoever this energy is, y'all hard-headed. You really don't listen to spirit, okay? It's almost like they direct you to your favorite music in order to give you messages, to help you move forward, to help you communicate clearly, to help you reprioritize, okay? You're really hard-headed. You don't know how to let things go, okay? Or you have a hard time letting go. Detachment, okay, is a word. And it's something that you guys need to pay attention to. What are you holding on to? Who do you have a grudge against? What memories are you holding on to? What stories do you tell yourself about your relationship, about what you value, about your family? Okay? Tune in. Y'all hard-headed. Whoever this is, y'all is hard-headed. Look at that. Clear your energy field. This is what y'all need to do to ground yourself, to get back to self. All right? There are some things you need to let go. It's easier said than done, right? It really is. But, the more and more you decide, okay, to make certain decisions for yourself, for, the betterment of your soul, of your sanity, hello, the more and more you practice grounding yourself and releasing, the better you will feel. The clearer your intuition, your visions are. You're using your best judgment. It gets easier, right? The more you clear your energy, the more you let things go, the more you forgive that person, forgive yourself, okay, for that particular decision that you made. Maybe you're in regret because you've been invested into this relationship for quite some time, but it's not really working out right now. Okay? Clear your energy. However you see fit. Okay? People think that you need to clear your energy by, doing these extravagant, expensive things, going to a spa. I ain't knocking it, but there are simple things for you to do to help you get back to self, okay? To help you think clearly, to communicate clearly. This is definitely about somebody's relationship or marriage, okay? Ooh. Now, this was a bonus card that flew out with Clear Your Energy, okay? Look for fairies. So, this is like a random message to me. Look for fairies. All right. I like to think of fairies as a very grounding earth, energy. Again, remember I mentioned grounding energy, earth energy, root chakra. Okay. See these trees and the fairies? I like to think of them as guides. Okay. You probably need to sit in nature. Again, this is another way that you could clear your energy. Okay. Sit in the park. Go to the lake. Take a long walk somewhere. It helps when you're out in nature. And when you tune in to yourself, clear your energy, you are going to see how spirit shows up and how they send you messages for guidance, how they help you make decisions, okay? How they help you to let go of certain things. All right. we're about to end this reading, but before I do, I said I wanted to pull a love oracle for this pile. Okay, I'm going to use the Lover's Oracle. Okay. Oh, I'm at 45 minutes. All right, y'all. This is like a fairly new oracle deck for me, and it's in the shape of a heart, as you can see. Okay. These cards are a little bit big for my little hands. Okay, let's see. Let's see here. Because I picked up relationship, marriage vibes in this pile, I really want to tap in just a little bit and see what type of love messages we get for this pile. So give me just a minute to shuffle these cards. These are so difficult. If anybody is using these Lovers Oracle deck, tell me how best to handle these things. Because my goodness. Okay. We're going to do the best that we can, right? Message. Do the best that we can with what we already have. Anything else is extra. Anything else is baggage, okay? All right, that's 2 cards that came out. Again, a lot of energy in this pile. You got a lot going on. All right, so the first card that came out, it says it is important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone. Hello? What we've been talking about. Instead of placing your focus on another, now is the time to give to yourself. Okay? This is what Spirit's been trying to tell you all along. Look at there. I love the images on the back of these cards. Okay? These are messages in itself. Okay? If you are an intuitive reader, you can read anything. Okay? This reminds me 4 Swords in tarot. It's just like calming your mind. See this blue? They are in their own space right now. That's what you need to be doing. All right, second card. The past is now behind you. Release it and embrace new possibilities. A new path. Hello. A new path is now available to you. Follow it with faith. All right. So I am truly, truly sorry if someone is going through a breakup right now or going through a divorce or separation. But, the message is there. Take it as it resonates. I'm not being insensitive right now, but I feel like out of everything or everybody has been really hard-headed, been really stubborn at this time. You're just holding on to some type of grudge with this person, and it's time out for that. It's time to let it go. Okay? And the last messages for this pal 2. These are just little messages that I drafted up randomly one day. Let's see. There are no obstacles. There are no enemies. Only lessons. Okay? Need I say more? And you guys got 2. Pal 1 only got 1, but y'all got 2. Again, there's a lot going on in this pal Pile 2. Okay. My manifestations are powered by my faith, trust, action, and optimism. Okay. Look at that. There we go. Faith. Follow it with faith. New path. Manifestations. Okay. I did mention how you could be blocked. You're blocked because you're holding on to a lot of shit. Okay. I'm just speaking it to you like it is. All right. Because I feel like this is your energy. All right. You're stubborn, but you be holding on to a lot, whoever this person is that I'm talking to. You be holding on to a lot. It's time out for that. You could be a Cancer. And you could also be a Libra. I didn't do this for Power 1, but I'm also seeing the energy of Aries, if that makes any sense. If that resonates, that's just extra confirmation. Maybe you're dealing with one of those signs. Okay. All right, but I do want to let you guys know that your life isn't over. It's just starting over, okay? On to the next chapter, okay? Whatever that looks like for you, okay? If it ends up in reconciliation with your loved one, with your husband, wife, family, then so be it. Then let the past be the past, okay? But you can't, expect to forge a new path with you. Again, how did I start off the message? With, boxes of old stuff. You can't move to a new place with old spirits. There's no room for that, okay? So I'm ending your reading here.